together. Does that make sense? So basically, I work for you guys. Everything I do is focused on how do I help the entrepreneurs in our ecosystem become more successful. Every employee of ViSalus works for you. You have me working for you, you have a CIO working for you, you have a chief, you have Dr. Simon working for you, and you know he's silly smart. You have other scientific advisory board members all working for you. You have a $10 million plus call center working for you. You have millions of dollars in business intelligence and analysts working for you. So you thought you were just joining a company investing $500, right? But look at the assets you get to leverage as a result of that $500 that you put into ViSalus. Gosh, what else can I tell you? I think I probably let too much out. For those of you recording this conversation, I'll probably have to do a press release about it tomorrow. Because we're affiliated with the public company, I'm not allowed to say all the things that I used to get to say before that affiliation. But I can tell you, it is going to be an exciting calendar. And days like this are going to happen over and over and over and over again. Because myself, Nick, and Blake, you know, we're doing this for the rest of our lives, right? A lot of times, people in this industry have a means to an end. They get involved in direct selling because they want to make money and retire. That is not in myself, Nick, and Blake's DNA. In fact, you know, believe me, I always share with people that last year, actually it was in 2011, I moved to Detroit. Okay, I live in Hollywood, California. I used to, and I moved to Detroit. I moved in the winter. If you guys want to, there's an old saying, founders are so committed they should be. Right? I moved to Detroit in the winter from Hollywood, California. I think I'm the first human being in the history of civilization to ever move to Detroit in the winter when they could have had their own private island and they lived in the Hollywood Hills. And believe me, I've got it made up there in those hills. And I moved to Detroit. You know why I did that? To build the infrastructure so that way you guys can leverage it, so that way you guys can expand, and so that way we can become a multi-billion-dollar company that affects and creates change in millions upon millions and eventually billions of people's lives. Does that make sense? I think I've ran out of time. You'll be hearing a lot from us in the company. All these investments that we've been making over the past year, most of which we haven't even been able to announce yet. So just imagine that. Last year at this time, I had $100 million to invest. The first announcement that I made about those investments was Crunch, right? The next announcement we made was today. The next announcement we're going to make will be next month. The next announcement we're going to make will be the following month. It's going to be fun. You came to ViSalus at the right time. I promise you, you came at the right time. Thank you guys. God bless you. I appreciate you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage five-star ambassadors Matt Ward and Kevin Merriweather, the UPS man, now millionaire extraordinaire Kevin Merriweather, without a brown suit or a package for you.
Thank you, Nick.
The UPS man. You will never get away from being the UPS man.
I know, right? Really?
Every time a UPS man comes to my door, I think about Kevin Merriweather. He's much better looking now than when he used to deliver boxes, though, don't you think?
Yeah, yeah.
Show him the mavs. Yeah. Are you guys enjoying the day so far, or what?
Y'all having a good time today? Y'all learning a lot? Yeah? Good, good.
Give all the speakers a round of applause. Ryan Blair.
Yeah, give it up for our CEO, Ryan Blair.
Absolutely amazing. My name is Matt Ward. I'm a five-star ambassador from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And man, this has been the most amazing 3 years of my entire life. You know, I got into direct sales, network marketing, and into ViSalus because you know, a lot of you are influencers, a lot of you own businesses, you came from the corporate world. That was my story. I was a marketing director for the American Grand Prix. I put on equestrian horse show events, and I loved what I did, but I had no time freedom. And I had a child on the way. My wife got pregnant with our son Brock, and you know, I wanted time freedom. I had no idea what I was looking for, but a gentleman came into my life and changed it forever. And you know, I always tell people all the time is when your mind is open to finding something, that's when I believe the right people come into your life, the right circumstances come into your life. And the people that are closed-minded, they always wonder why the right people don't come into their life and why the right circumstances don't come into their life. And I was open-minded and found ViSalus, and it's been the most amazing 3 years of my life. Took me and my wife from zero to ViSalus millionaires. I was able to retire her from her corporate job and be able to be full-time parents in our daughter and our son's life is what it's all about, right? It's about the time freedom and leverage. And this company right here, I promise you this, if you walk out these doors and you take this thing serious, you're going to look back a year from now and wonder what the heck just happened. My life is turned upside down, and I can promise you this, it'll change your life forever. So I appreciate you guys all being here. Give yourself a round of applause for making the sacrifice.
Let's go. Kevin Merriweather, Jacksonville again. I was a 20-year UPS man. That is a real story. Started at 17 and retired at 30, well, quit at 37. That just means they don't pay you when you quit. Retirement is they usually pay you something. But joined the challenge because it made sense. Dropped a few pounds on it in my first month. Everybody I knew wanted to lose some weight, get into better shape. We started sharing this thing like it was, the greatest thing that we'd ever heard, and it really was. 2 months in, I matched my salary at UPS. 6 months in, got to job optional. That's where you kind of decide whether you want to go or not. But for me, it was not. Just started not showing up after 6 months. Try that sometime. But anyway, they'll call you. But a year into it, I decided to quit. Blew out that candle, burned out one of those candles, and 30 months in, $1 million in profit, and it's just been an amazing lifestyle. God is truly blessing us for sharing this message of life, health, and prosperity with all of our friends. So you can do it too, and that's why we're here, just to show you guys that different backgrounds. I mean, I wouldn't even fit in this room as an influencer 3 years ago. I was a guy that drove a truck. So now, we're going to talk about that in a second, what your action steps are going to be coming out of here. Because a lot of the things that you've learned over the last 30 days, you're going to actually kind of reset, all right? Wipe that slate clean, and then learn from here what we're showing you today. Go out and implement that, because that's the real play. That's the play that we've been running for the last 3 years to throw this company and the whole challenge idea into momentum. So, Matt?
Yeah, so you guys heard from Nick's article today. Was that not amazing? If you notice, he talked about being coachable and teachable. It's one of the things that I learned when I came to this business, to be coachable and be teachable at all times. And still to this day, I'm calling Nick, being coached and what I should do and the moves that I need to make and things of that nature, because I never want to stop learning, right? When you stop learning, you're dying. Either internally or physically, right? You always want to be learning, but in this business, you always want to be coachable. You always want to be teachable. And I came in with the concept that if he told me to take 2 steps to the left, I was going to do it. If he told me to take 2 steps to the right, I would do it. And the only thing that I see in our business that people fail is the ones when I say, take 2 steps to the right, and they go, nah, I think I'm going to go 2 steps to the left. I'm going to do it my way. I know the system works. I know it created 800 six-figure earners and 15,000 BMW drivers, and I know it became the fast-growing company in North America, but I think I got a better way to do this thing. Right? And you see it all the time too, right? I mean, if people have their own agenda, what they think is better than what's already created. Here's what I'm telling you. The path has already been laid out for you. All you have to do is take it. All you have to do is do it, right? And the one advice I can give you guys coming in, because the way that you guys were introduced to ViSalus is not our traditional business model. And that's what I want you to understand. It is not our business model. This is last time we did this was 3 years ago. Almost 4 years ago, right? The last time we did this. So what I want you to do is I want you to erase everything that you've learned from the Influencer Summit and how you came into this business. And I want you to understand that we have a business system. And it's the challenge. If you walk out of the doors and you start trying to talk about biz ops and business opportunity and making money, you're going to see, it's going to be a very, very hard uphill battle for you. But if you've learned the concept of what we've done with the challenge and the marketing message of the challenge, you getting on a challenge, you becoming the challenge, and you learn what we've done, I can promise you, you're going to go on the road of least resistance and you're going to have success. But please do not leave here trying to recruit people into this business the same way you were, because this is a special opportunity for you guys, and we're going to run a lot of people into their cars. We're going to run a lot of people to a 6-figure income, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But from here, you need to change your focus and forget everything you learned and use the business system that we have. And if you do that, you're going to have success.
Love it, love it. And I tell you, we got a chance to hear just now from Ryan Blair, our CEO, moving from Hollywood over here to Michigan in the snow. I mean, really, who moved? I was at his condo, out at one of his condos in LA, and I'm thinking, who would ever leave Hollywood to come to Michigan, right? That just shows dedication. And you guys should realize after this talk today that we've got one of the most innovative companies. He said this down in Orlando a couple of weeks ago. Our reason for existence is innovation. You know, they don't model themselves after traditional network marketing companies, and you should be proud of that. They look at companies like Zappos, like Apple, like Google, and they try to model the most successful companies in the world today, and that's the business model that we have available for all of you guys, a turnkey operation to a multi-million-dollar organization that you can build. And I tell you guys, it's going to be around a long time, and you guys are the beginning of that second wave, so get excited about that. Now, we're going to move right into the action steps of what you need to do walking out of here. So the first thing is your challenge. You know, your challenge is everything, guys. The challenge is how we've grown to be the fastest company in the industry the last couple of years. And it starts with, you know, what is your goal? What is your goal? What is going to be your goal walking out of here today? What is your 90-day challenge goal? Every single person in the room has to set a goal. I don't care if it's a weight loss, a fitness, or an active lifestyle goal, you have to set a goal. Whatever it is, set it. Second thing you got to do is go public, okay? Go public. Make sure everyone in your social media, every one of you've got Facebook, Instagram, pin all of those different social media platforms, everyone is watching you. So when you make this public declaration that you're going to, you know, do whatever this is over the next 90 days, make sure that you stay consistent to that because they're all watching you, okay? Next thing, upgrade it. You came in as a basic promoter, you want to upgrade it to an executive or star, all right? Your team is going to do what you do. You don't want a team full of basic promoters. Upgrade to an executive or a star promoter right away, right now, so that you can say, hey, I went to Michigan, I came home as an executive, and I'm ready to rock and roll. Next thing, Project 10. Very important. All of our success is centered around documentation. You know, documentation in the market of people actually losing weight and transforming their bodies on the program is why no one can walk into a room, a ViSalus challenge party, and say our program doesn't work. So Project 10 is one of the most important things that you can do in shooting your Project 10 video. Without a video, there are no t-shirts. The t-shirts are documentation in the market that the program works. If there were 500 t-shirts in this room that all said I lost it or I built it, there's not a person that can walk in here that can say, hey, that program doesn't work. So your job is to literally go home tonight, go in your room tonight, shoot a video, find a scale, shoot a Project 10 video, and then go public with that, all right? Because the t-shirts follow the video. And, kits, your auto ship. You know, you have to look at this as a business as well. Your auto ship, there's only 3 kits, okay, for a business builder, and all you guys are builders. There's a core kit, there's a transformation kit, and a fit kit. Now, on the count of 3, I want you to decide and yell out which kit you're going to be on as your auto ship. 1, 2, 3. That's a great kit. Make sure. So good. All right, y'all got that part? We're good? All right, very serious, guys. That's what it's all about, is that, you know, shooting those videos, going public, you know, staying consistent with your challenge goal over the next 90 days. Over to you, Matt.
How many of you are ready to go 5 millionaires in here? Any ViSalus, future ViSalus millionaires? Our compensation plan is amazing, and I've seen so many people win at, you know, building this business because of our compensation plan, and it drives specific behaviors, right? You'll notice everything in our company drives a behavior. And the one thing I want you to understand is our compensation plan is not that difficult. You don't have to go out of here trying to explain to everyone the percentages and the ups and the downs. I never even talk about that. All I do is I talk about stars, 3 for free stars and cars, right? 3 for free stars and cars. 3 for free stars and cars. If all you ever concentrate on is just getting everyone to 3 for free, getting one to Rising Star Director in their first week, getting them to Rising Star Director in their first week, and getting them into their car as fast as possible, you're going to have success. Does that make sense to everyone? Right? Get 3 for free. Now, who needs to go 3 for free first? You do, right? Who needs to go Rising Star first? You do. Who needs to get in their car first? You do. Why? Because your team will do what you do. One of the best advices that were given to me by Nick whenever I first started, he said, Matt, the speed at which you build your business is the speed at which your team will follow. It's up to you to rise, you know, to set the bar. And trust me, people come on, well, how long did it take you to go Rising Star? Kevin, how long did it take you to get your BMW? How long did it take, you know, people ask that. I go, well, it took me, I went right to the last last hour to get to Rising Star. I did it in 29, 30 days. What do you think everyone's going to think they have time to do? That, oh, I got 30 days to go Rising Star, right? But if I tell them, hey, I got there in my first day, all of a sudden they go, man, I need to do it my first day. Or I got in my car in my first 2 weeks, they're going to say, well, I guess I need to do it my first 2 weeks, right? All I tell them is, look, all you got to do is go find 6 people and help them go director and you're in your car, right? We have the simplest messaging when it comes to our compensation plan. All you do is just concentrate on getting everyone 3 for free, stars and cars. Can we do this? Yeah. All right. Now let's talk about what's going to be happening the rest of the day. We have an exciting, exciting day. And the first half is just the beginning, right? All of a sudden, the second half is where you guys are going to learn some amazing, amazing nuts and bolts. You're going to hear from our Chief Marketing Officer, Blake Mallon. He's going to talk to you about marketing and tools and resources to build your business. It's going to be really, really exciting.
We got Jason O'Toole, Global Ambassador, and Tony Lucero, Royal Ambassadors, 2 of our top 5 earners, going to be talking to you exactly about what to do, what to say. You know, a lot of times you're excited when you leave here and you just don't know what to say. You know, what exactly you can do leaving this event. They're going to give you specifics on exactly what to say and what to do leaving here today.
You're also going to hear from 2 of our top female earners, Rachel and Tara. Now listen, how many of you have Facebook in here? Hopefully everyone, right? Facebook has created millions and millions of dollars in sales for me. How many want to learn how to make millions of dollars from Facebook just by marketing? You're going to have 2 of our top ladies that are going to come up here and they're going to teach you step by step on how to market correctly on Facebook. So make sure to stick around and have notes on that as well.
And then our top earner, Global Ambassador, co-founder Nick Sarnicola is going to give a keynote, guys. Let me tell you, do not go anywhere. Do not miss it. You'll be blown away by the plan of action that he's going to give us as a team. Remember, this is all a part of a team launch. All of us are in this together. And it's about the successes that we create leaving this event. So the plan that Nick is going to give us is one that we all have to hear firsthand from him right after this lunch, and then we go out and implement that plan. So make sure you're back here. We've got 1 hour for lunch. 1 hour from right now.
Hang on.
Yeah, don't get up yet.
We're going to give you guys a real simple plan to help you with lunch.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah, go ahead, Matt.
All right, everybody start rushing out and you're going to be like not knowing what to do. All right, so the restaurant, as you can probably think, it's going to be crazy because I think they don't even have 1 waiter.
1 waiter.
I was there for breakfast this morning and this chick, I think she was cooking, doing the cash register. So, I love hotel managers. Hey, we're bringing thousands of people. Put 1 bartender, that's a great idea. All right, so leaving out this door, we're going to have grab-and-go lunches, okay? Grab-and-go lunches that you guys can grab your lunches. If you want to bring them back in here and eat, please do, because we only have 60 minutes. 1 hour we're starting, so don't try to go to the restaurant and pile in there. There's other restaurants kind of on the outskirts. I would do the grab-and-go. 1 hour, guys. Look at your watches. We'll see you here in 1 hour. Have a great lunch.
2:20.
1 hour. 1 hour, Ray.
Right, we're breaking for lunch, and this is what's happening here at ViSalus. The place gets packed. Amazing what's happening. I'm going in. Do we fit? Going up or down?
It's going down, bro.
It's going down, then. All right, and we